de 1 contra 1 y se fue.
Jugada. Walter en la pintura. Falta y vale. Posible jugada de 3 puntos para Walter.
Frenando Batman. El lance a larga distancia. Vamos a ver si vale o no vale. Tremendo.
Bueno, rebotes ofensivos, Puertas atacando contra el cristal. La creó allí.
Rolón a tratar del disparo a distancia.
Mano a Liz. De Víctor Liz.
Saludos a toda la fanática del baloncesto superior nacional de Puerto Rico. Hoy tengo a una de las sensaciones de nuestro baloncesto superior nacional, el zurdo Tyquan Rolon, con nosotros. Para mí es un placer tenerlo aquí. Vamos a compartir algunas cosas bien interesantes con él el día de hoy. Espero que ustedes también se la disfruten. Tenemos que recordarles a todos los que nos están escuchando ahora mismo que se suscriban a nuestro canal, y también, si todavía no nos siguen en las redes sociales, nos pueden seguir en todas las redes sociales como @cachanchupr, en Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, y también suscribirte aquí en el canal de YouTube para que no te pierdas nada. También, si usted necesita ayuda legal, tenemos que recordarles que este podcast es traído a ustedes gracias a Sportify.lo. Lo pueden buscar en todas las redes sociales como @Sportify.lo. El licenciado Esteban Aguilera va a estar ahí para usted si necesita ayuda o consulta legal. El licenciado Esteban Aguilera es parte de nuestro equipo de Catch and Shoot Puerto Rico, así que lo puede contactar a través de nosotros o a través de sus redes sociales que vieron ahí. Así que, sin más preámbulos, we want to welcome our guest for today, Tyquan Rolon, lefty, as I call him. How you doing, Tyquan?
Hey, bro, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
Perfect. Tyquan, how's the team looking right now? Looking forward to the start of this season.
Right now, I mean, we looking good. We still missing, one of our imports and Balkman as well. So we just waiting. Those are two big pieces. You know what I'm saying, of our team. So we're just waiting for them to get in, and then we should be full.
Got it. How are you looking with because this season, I see that you're not gonna go with an import on the point guard position for now.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay with your our Puerto Rican guys. We have 2 rookies specifically that I want you to ask about, and it's about Isaiah LeBlanc and Emmanuel Maldonado that he got a few days ago to PR. How are those guys looking?
He's looking great. I know he's just coming off the season, with the OTE.
Yeah.
OTE league, and he's looking good. He's looking real prepared. I thought he'd be small, but he's bigger than I thought he was. He's like a little bit shorter than me, so he's taller than I thought he was. Great ball handler, can play make for other people. We're working with him with just being more aggressive. I think he's used to being a point guard, but he's gonna be playing with guys like me and Han who can give him the ball, and we're gonna need him to shoot the ball. So just get him in that rotation, and trying to let him find his way and be great.
And what about Isaiah?
Zay is another young guard. So he's same as E, trying to find his way. Playing with vets and understanding that you're gonna be playing against 25, 30, 35-year-olds. You got Walter that's like 35 years old. So you're gonna have to be guarding these tough big guards. So we're just trying to get them used to it now. So when the season comes, they be already prepared.
John Henson is already with the practicing, right?
Yeah, he's with us. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that chemistry?
He hasn't practiced with us yet. He's here, but he hasn't practiced full go yet. So I think they're waiting. They might be waiting for. I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but
got it.
They're waiting for him. But he is doing 5-on-0. Trying to get accustomed with the plays and stuff. So we just kind of wait. We trying to wait for all our guys to get here to be full go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's some other teams that are on the same page. So
yeah.
probably the start of the season will have will open up some time for another players on the roster too. Tyquan, you were drafted on the second round, third pick, 2019 with Aguara.
Yeah.
You won a championship that year. So you have 3 years in the league, one championship, one semifinal, another final. You have been around tough players, and I want you to take back. I want to take you back that 2019. What guy can you name that you learn a lot from that season?
I think I can name about 3, honestly. At first when I first got there, I was with Jonathan Rodriguez. I was with him a lot for majority of the season. Just learning from him. I mean, he was kind of letting me know how it's going to be, being a rookie coming in. You know what I'm saying? I might,
I'm going to interrupt you on this one. Jonathan Rodriguez is one of the best that can tell you a story from that rookie, because he told you about his experience on the BSN as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
When he started out, he was not, you know.
Yep. He told me that too, and he told me he told me similar stories how it was for, I think, other players that's doing well. He told me even to go look at their stats from their first 2 years. For majority of the players, that's how it was. I think I looked up all the top players in this league, and a lot of them was averaging 2-3 points their first 2 years, and then they kind of got the opportunity to blossom. But it was J-Rod first, and then towards the middle of the season, I don't know why, but me and Ricky Sanchez, we got real close, man.
Hey, that's a special guy. That's a special guy.
Yeah.
He can talk about whatever you want.
That became one of my close bets. He was really explaining to me how it goes, because he got a lot of experience with everything, with being the top guy, and being a rotation guy. So I mean, he's been through the highs and lows of this league, and he knows. He's very humble too as well. I mean, Ricky's probably one of the best bigs to ever. I mean, one of the best players to ever play in this league. I mean, but you wouldn't know that just talking to him. So he kind of let me know. He kind of saw, my talent and how I was, playing in practice, and how I'm good enough, to play right now. But I just kind of got to wait my turn. I was behind, like John Holland and J-Rod as well. Rigo. So he helped me a lot with that, and then towards the end of the season, me and Emmy got real close. I'm saying, so those kind of was my top 3 bets that saw I was able to play, but just kind of told me I had to wait my turn.
Yeah, you know what, that Ricky is one of those guys that people doesn't probably don't appreciate him as he should, because you have to talk with him and be with him off the court, so you can get to know Ricky and what he can you can talk with him whatever you want. It's like you can talk with Ricky whatever you want, and as you said, he got a lot of experience, every level, I mean, that's a good vet you wanted to have, and I'm glad you have it. You had it on that first year, because probably that helped you a lot in that process. Because that rookie year, I mean, you were on a team. If you look on the paper, that team of Aguara was probably one of the most complete rosters in this last couple of years. So, yeah, it was a great year for them. They won a championship. Then you move to Guaynabo. Okay, so let's go to Guaynabo. That second season, what was your expectations going with the Mets that next year?
That next year, coming with Guaynabo, it was more of like, it's my opportunity, to show that I can play in this league. You know what I'm saying? So, the first 4 games, I didn't play. I don't think I played at all. And then the bubble happened. And then when the bubble happened, we changed coaches. So we got a new coach, an American coach. So he didn't have no favoritism with anybody or anything like that. So it was a free game for everybody. So I showed that I can play. So the bubble started. I think the first game I had like 25. at like 25 versus Ponce. So that really showed him I could play. Then I was sixth man for the rest of the year. So that bubble helped me. I ain't gonna lie. The COVID kind of helped me in a way. I mean, it kind of helped me get an opportunity that I probably wouldn't get if we had a regular season.
Exactly. What about that process? How do you process that mentality when you're waiting for that chance, that opportunity? What do you do in that meantime?
I just kept working. I understood that, you know, it's people who, you know, have a resume in front of me. They got more opportunity, more experience, and that's something that I was lacking. You know, I'm fresh out of college, and these guys are, you know, 7-year pros. So I knew it was about waiting my turn, but I knew when I got the opportunity, I had to be ready, and I felt like that's what I did.
And you understood it.
Yeah. Just had to be patient and just understand, just to always stay ready, and that's what I kind of pride myself on now.
You got frustrated at some point?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Okay. So you would say that if it was not because of Chris Thomas, you wouldn't have got the opportunity you got that year?
I don't think it was Chris Thomas. I think it was just a fresh face, like a fresh coach. You know, like the coach we had before. He kind of knew some of the, you know, Puerto Rican players that, you know, that we already had. You know what I mean? And I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not from the island. So people, I mean, they haven't seen me like grow up here and knew me since I was little. So I was like, I feel like I kind of was like on an outcast. People didn't really know much about me. So like the coach kind of played who he knew. You know what I mean? Which I understand. You're gonna play who you trust, which I get. You know what I'm saying? But just having a new coach, either it was Chris Thomas or like even now is how is Brad. Coach Brad is just a new face who's judging based on talent. I mean, but not on relationships. So I knew I had the talent. You know what I mean? Even since my rookie year. But you know, I know how this business works. The coaches are gonna play who they trust, which I understand. So. Yeah.
Moving on to last season, I would say that Mets. I'm gonna be honest. For me, Mets, I was not seeing Mets getting that far in the playoffs, even though they got to the semifinals last year.
Yeah.
You know, talking about So, how as part of the team, how do you felt at that point when getting out of the semifinals, out of the bubble? Now, complete different scenario where you actually are getting the sense of going to you know, playing as a guest, playing as a home team. What about that from a player point of view?
Yeah, like the year before, I mean, making it to the semifinals, one game away from beating Bayamon. I think actually it was one possession. I think it was only to series was only to 3, and I think we lost that game by 1 or 2 points. So we almost made it to the finals, you know, even in the bubble. So, but you know, last year we was the underdog the whole entire year. I think we started off like 0-5 or 1-6 or something like that. So we were already the underdog, you know, from the beginning of the season, which was fine because I know we had a brand new team, brand new players, brand new import. So we started off slow and then kind of got it together towards the middle of the season when Brad came. And he just began to give a lot of players, you know, like me, EJ Crawford, he gave us a lot of freedom, it wasn't just, you know, Stockton or Nunez. It was kind of, you know, he kind of let us all play, and I feel like that helped our team and made us have more weapons. So we were harder to guard instead of, you know, just guarding 2 players. You know what I'm saying? It was to guard more players.
And if you could find a word to describe Brad Greenberg, what would it be? How would you describe that coach?
He's a dog. He's just a dog. Like he wants to win so bad. He doesn't care about he doesn't care about reputation or if you played in the NBA, he don't care about like he doesn't care. Like if you could play, you're gonna play with him. Like, and I could respect that because coming from I came from a Division II college. I didn't play at a big time school, so I don't have the big name and the big resume that other players have. But I know I can play. I mean, basketball is basketball. It don't matter where you come from. So, he just if you show him you can play, man, he gonna play you. Like he gonna let you rock. He gonna let you play.
He will count on you.
That's something I respect because there's a lot of coaches in this league that'll probably just play you just because you went to a big time school and you probably averaged 4 or 5 points, but you went to this big time school and your name is this and that. So
game over game.
Yeah, man, and the fact that he kind of respects talent. It's more talent than reputation with him. So I don't really got one word, but bro. He's probably the best, probably one of the best coaches I've had so far in my career.
Yeah, because let's say a lot of teams last season when they had a lot of stuff happening, injuries, roster changes. But for me, the tough season, one of the toughest seasons were actually Guaynabo. We can say Angel and Bajamon getting injured, but all the changes the Mets went through, like, man, you get a lot of changes in some crucial moments, in some turning points that, like, on the middle of the playoff, on the middle of a series, in the middle of semifinal, going to the final. How did you manage all that? And I know Brad Greenberg was part of that stuff happening. And how were you feeling when those changes happen? How you guys adapt so well to those changes?
I feel like it was Brad. He was. If it wasn't for him, giving us, the freedom that he gave us, like certain players, like me and EJ, like players that were kind of role players in the beginning of the season. If he didn't give us that opportunity to let us know that you guys can play in this league, so I feel like he gave us that confidence. So when the big time players went down, like when David went down and Han went down and Balk was kind of banged up a little bit. Me and like players like EJ and William, like we was able to fit in with no problem because just like that we weren't doing nothing that he didn't ask us to do when he first came, which is be aggressive, score, be playmakers. Which I feel like I became a better playmaker when he came. When Brad came, he let me be able to facilitate, which is something that I do best. So. He put us in the right positions to be successful. And I feel like when the playoffs came, we were losing pieces, but we still had our core and we still played the same. And then, we got players like, AB, Breimer to come in and do what he does. Bishop came with us and had a great season with us.
It was it was a whole different player. And he was
from when he was with Tuesday, right?
Yeah. And it's really cool because no one was expecting Tony Bishop to be like that. So it's definitely the players you put it on him, coaching, whatever. It was a whole different player when he went to Guaynabo, and that's crazy. What do you think that you were missing to get the championship last year? Can you tell something that this was we were missing this one that we could do better in that final?
I think it might have been depth in our lineup. I mean, we were only playing. I think we were only playing like 6 guys, man. Like from Ponce all the way to Arecibo. I think we were playing like six guys, 7 guys maybe. So I knew when we. Like the second, third game of Arecibo, I was drained. I was tired. I mean, I was playing 40 minutes. I think when Han was playing, he was playing 40 minutes. EJ was playing about 30 minutes every night. Playing against the best players in the league every night. Guarding Mojica, who's running off 1,000 screens, and then guarding Walter, then Huertas. guarding those guys every night, playing 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not getting a break. So I feel like not only me, but other guys on our team, like we just got fatigued, and you could see Arecibo got a good 10-9 man rotation. So they subbing guys in and out, fresh legs.
Fresh
You know what I'm
legs.
saying? So I feel like we kind of ran out of gas. We kind of ran out of gas a little bit.
Yeah, but it was a season, a crazy season, and it's like you gotta respect what you guys did last season because nobody, if it was not Mets fan, I don't know who would put you in the final. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you were not on the anyone would say that Guaynabo was gonna be in the final with Arecibo. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like this year is going to be the same. Everybody's going to think, it's going to be Bayamon, Arecibo, and they already hyping that up to be the finals or this and that. But I mean, I'm not worried about none of that. They did the same thing last year, so I mean, this league, I feel like this league is going to be even better than last year, like more spread out. I mean, it's not going to be no Humacaos, people winning 4 or 5 games. Like even Humacao is better. I mean, they got better. Carolina got better. Maya West. Everybody. I feel like every team got better. So I feel like every night, all 32, 36 games is going to be a dogfight. So I mean, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and it was one of the most active off season of the BSN in the last few years. I mean, it was a lot of teams doing their adjustments. I mean, you can tell probably Maya West is one of the teams that didn't make a lot of movements, but they did their movement as well. So
yeah.
Look at this here. Okay, so when you got to this final, did you brought something from that 2019 to here? Because probably that 2019 final was different from you than this one. From this one, you was part of the journey. You were a big piece that no one was expecting, like probably that good of performance you got. Because I mean, you were looking too good this year, right? You were looking good. So we know that Tyquan could do good stuff on the court on the playoffs, but on the playoffs, you got more responsibility when you got some of your players injured and that stuff. But I want you to tell me if something about that final on 2019, if you brought something that you learned visualizing that you saw that year to that last final that last year.
Well, I seen it. I take away probably just teamwork and just being unselfish, like just understand like that night, that 2019 team was so stacked. Like every night it was somebody else's night. Like one night it might be Rigo going for 20, Holland, Gaston, Emmy, Alex Abreu. Like I mean, it was like it just taught me like you got to be ready, and it could be anybody's night. And that's what I kind of told the players, like, yo, tonight it might not be my night tonight. It might be your night, but you got to be ready. You got to be focused. So like, just having everybody on that same page and having everybody ready to be their night. It just allowed us to work together and be happy for each other. Like that 2019, but we all were close. We all was cool hanging out. I kind of brought that to last year's team, and we all kind of hung out and did things together because that bring chemistry on the court as well. So just having that chemistry, it shows on the court, and it showed last year and with the 2019 team, it definitely showed, with us just having chemistry.
Got it. At some point, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, that you got the chance to play as a playmaker. Where do you feel more comfortable, playing as a shooting guard or playing more of at the point? Where do you feel more comfortable?
I played point guard, man, my whole life, but I played on teams when I was little, where I had to handle the ball and I was the best player. So I kind of understand when to score, win the past. So I had great coaches, you know, all through my career, through high school, AAU, all of that. So I'll say playing a point guard because I feel like I'm one of the best playmakers. You know, I strive myself on having a high IQ. You know what I'm saying? I might not be, you know, the best talent on the court, but I plan on being the smartest player on the court. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and that was one.
Definitely being a PG is what I like to do. Is what I rather do. You know what I'm saying? Because
Gotcha.
I take pride in seeing other people score. You know what I'm saying? Making a good
Mhm.
pass. You know, getting a crowd involved. You know, I feel like that can change momentum in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Or also doing whatever the team
yeah,
needs.
whatever I
That's
needed to
the
do.
point.
If I need to score, if I see I need to score 20 points, then you know that's what I'll try to do. But if I see someone's hot, you know what I mean, I see Han made
Mhm.
2 or
Hard
3
hand.
threes. Yeah, give him the ball. I
Give him the
see,
ball.
you know, Balkman is ducking. Give him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just putting the ball where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
yeah,
So that was one of the things I said. Because when I was when we were seeing you play as you were playing in that playoffs, I was like, this guy, it doesn't look like he got just 3 years in the league.
yeah,
This guy is playing like a veteran, and it's like it's crazy. It's crazy because you were playing so well, and you said right now that you were very aware of decision making, putting the ball where it needs, when to score, when to pass the ball, and then identify some stuff that's happening on the floor. That's good to hear, Tyquan, because you turned to few. I got a few friends that told me, hey, this guy is my new favorite player.
yeah. That's
Tyquan
dope.
is my favorite player. That's good because you're getting the chance you needed to prove you can play in this league. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Um. Okay. So we've seen a lot of things that Guaynabo is doing different. For example, I heard about Netflix series or something.
yeah.
Us, can you talk about that? How's that working out?
I can't really elaborate on it too much, but I've been told, you know, we're doing something with some type of networking. I'm not sure which one it is, but we were here a few like a month ago, maybe, you know, to do like you know like a promotion for it, you know,
Mm,
and I believe that they were going to send it to several networks and you know just seeing how that goes. I haven't word back. I haven't heard any word from it yet, but
mm.
hopefully it works out. I mean, if it doesn't, then you know, I mean, it's cool. But if it does, you know, that'd be great.
Gotcha. And what about I saw also about the NFTs and that stuff?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
how how what's what's your opinion on that? That it's the only team right now working on that, but it's moving
Yeah.
like on with the with it's going with the flow. That team. How about the NFTs?
I'm just now getting you know introduced to it. I
Familiarized with
didn't.
it?
Yeah, I didn't know much about NFTs or you know Bitcoin or anything like that. But we had an event, you know, like well, I think last week, and
Yeah, a week ago. Yeah.
yeah. And I was introduced to some people, you know, who explained it how it works and you know how it's a good thing to invest in, and you know it's a good thing for your brand, and so I was
Mhm.
very, I mean, intrigued about it, and
Mhm.
I think they gave some type of coin or some type of NFT, something
Mhm.
like money or something to the season ticket holders who all came to the event. So I mean, it was good to have them come and you know do that for you know the season holders. You know, people who are going to come to the
Mhm.
games, all our home games. I mean, show love like that. So it was definitely a good look for our organization. For
So now that we talk about the organization, what do you can say about Mets organization? Because it's like you know people always are talking about Santurce, Bayamon, Arecibo, all
yeah.
this. You know, how about Guaynabo? What you can say about Guaynabo?
I think I mean we're a young organization. I mean, it was here back then, but you know it just got back. You know, new owners, new players. So um, I feel like we're learning. We're learning as we go, and for it to be back for 2 years and 1 year we're in the semifinals, and the next year we're in the finals. I mean, that's not bad for a brand new team. So, but
I don't
we
know.
got a lot more growing to go. The staff is still learning new ways to make the organization better. So I feel like as we continue to go forward, I hope that we could be compared to Siatuse or Arecibo or Ponce
In on that
Bible. So
conversation.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it might not be as it's glamorous or but like that. But as long as we keep winning, I mean, eventually they're gonna have to put us up there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So T, you got a taste from the fans back in 2019, but now this last season, what about the fans last season?
Oh man, the love, man, the love was crazy, and it was from the start. It was I can't lie. It was from the start. Just even when I wasn't playing as much, I mean, I was still getting a lot of love from the fans. A lot of fans, saw spurts, of how I can play eventually. If I just get the opportunity. So, when I did got the opportunity, it was great. The love was great. I was getting DMs and stuff from people that's not even Guaynabo fans, like Ponce fans, Maya West fans, just saying, "Hey man, I love your game. I mean, continue to do what you're doing and stuff like that." So the love was great, man. Everybody was. A lot of people was there from the beginning. Even from Aguada, there was some fans from Aguada, who remember me being over there. Remember, seeing me seeing how I wasn't playing, and now I'm getting opportunities. So, I mean, it was great, man. I love it out here. This is probably, one of my favorite places to play for sure.
Cool. So how do you see Guaynabo right now? Let's say I'll try to give you an example. Basketball has changed a lot. Today is more of a it's a business, it's your work. Um, but as far as being a player that somebody recognize him by, this is a great Mets player. Are you willing to stay in Guaynabo as far as you can? Like, you see yourself like playing Guaynabo a few more years?
I mean, my contract is for 2 more years, so
You will be there for a while, or
yeah.
not?
So I'm here for 2 more years, so I'm here to stay. But I don't know when that time comes. When my contract is over, I mean, I'm gonna sit down with my family and make the best decision for me at that time. So, but right now I'm all in. I want to win. I want to win while I'm here. Hopefully, I'm here for a while. But I definitely want to win. I want to bring a championship to Guaynabo. I think the last time they had one was, I think, in the '80s or something like that, maybe. So to bring a championship to this kind of franchise, a new franchise, that'd be great, man. That's definitely something I want to do. I have goals, and that's at the top of my goal for sure.
That's your top goal right now.
That's my top goal right now. Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question about last season. What was the toughest challenge you faced last season?
Toughest challenge might have been.
It could be a matchup. It could be a moment, situation where
It might have been not starting, coming into the season not starting. No,
you were
that might.
expecting.
Yeah, I
You
was
were
expecting. I honestly was expecting to start. Yeah, because we had last year. I think they got rid of Ali. What I mean, when they got rid of Ali, I was told that they did that. I
because
mean,
of you.
so not because of me, but
No. Yeah, but
them.
because you're gonna step up.
Yeah. Them that like him being gone was gonna give more playing time for me. So I was assuming that I was gonna start, and so I mentally I was prepared to start. You know what I'm saying? So first 2 games I didn't start, and we lost both games too, and then I ended up started that. I think Han got hurt, and then I ended up starting that third game. But coming in thinking with high hopes, thinking I was going to start and play a lot of minutes, and then I think the first game I think versus Guaynabo, I played like 12 minutes. I had like 3 points. Then the second game, that was the game we played by Bayamon. I had like 14 points in 16 minutes, and then I ended up starting after that. So, but that just that mindset. I'm telling the young guys about that now. It's you gotta be prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Expect the best, but be prepared for the worst for sure in this league. You never know. One day you could be here, and one day, I mean, you could be cut or you could be dropped or traded. So, I mean, it's a tough league, but I mean that's what it comes with being a pro.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's like tomorrow you're here, but tomorrow you don't know what can happen.
Yeah, that's sad, man. That's how it is.
So this year, Guaynabo is with 2 big guys, no import on the backcourt, and do you have do they talk to you about those plans? Those plans?
Yeah, I was told, they kind of like, especially that Ponce series when Stockton got hurt, and it was just me and Han in the backcourt. So we had me and Han, and then I think we had, we played majority of that Ponce series with 2 imports. So I guess they liked how it looked. They looked two native guards and 2 import bigs. We had Bishop and Brymer, and then we had Balkman at the 4. So, that Ponce series, I think we played probably our best basketball, in the playoffs. Between that and the Bayamon series, I feel like that Ponce series, the ball was moving, we were playing faster, we were better defensively. So that lineup kind of gave us a taller lineup. So I think that's what they kind of brought. They kind of figured to bring it in this year. Have a big center, Balkman. Balkman's about 6'9", so then a 3-4 man who's about 6'8", 6'9" as well. So then I'm about 6'3", 6'4". So just having that big lineup is going to help us defensively, and I feel like that's going to help us win games.
If we talk about that series of Ponce and we don't talk about that hand shot, we're not talking about that series. Tell me, like, what was your first thought when you saw that ball going in?
Yo, I'm telling you, if you watch the tape of that or what happened, man, like you see me in the corner, like I was in disbelief. Like I think I just walked to the side, like I didn't know if it was good. I didn't want to celebrate, and then the ref go look at it, and then they find out that it wasn't good. And I know I was exhausted. Like I think I played about every minute of that game. So I was tired. I was in relief. I hope it was good, but I just walked to the sideline and trying to prepare myself to go to overtime in case they say, the shot wasn't good. But I waited. I think I waited about 3, 4, 5 seconds. The refs came and said, it was good. And then I was just happy because I know if we would have went into overtime, I'm not sure if we would have won that game. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was tired. And I know a couple other players on the team was tired. We was only playing about 6 guys. So if we would have went to overtime and they would have won that game, and then we would have had to go back to Ponce, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it would have ended, but I'm happy Han hit that shot for sure.
Yeah, because it gave you a good breathe. Because going back to Ponce, it was the same thing that happened in Aguada. That 2019, that if you go back to Ponce, it's tough. There are a few teams.
It's tough to win there, yeah.
There are a few teams that have years and years without winning there. Like for example, Guaynabo, and also I think I don't remember well. I don't want to make a mistake here, but yeah, let's stick with Guaynabo. Have a few years without winning in Ponce. As a player, you how much do you take the fans into the game when you're on the court?
Take it. Say it again.
Like how do you take that the fans into your game when you're playing? The fans like get into your head when you're in the game, or you just
Oh no, I feed off that. I like that when they're yelling and I'm saying, they're talking trash. I mean, I've grown up. That's how I play. I like that. I like to
trash
play. I like
talk?
to talk back. You know what I'm saying? I keep it respectful, obviously, but because
Mhm.
I don't know this person, the fan. I'm just in the mix of the game, but I always keep it respectful. But that back and forth trash talk between me and the fans. I mean, I'll feed off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Syracuse, New York, so we talk trash a lot. So I'm used to that. If anything, it probably makes me play better. You know what I'm saying? Just having that competition, always want to win. So that trash talk, I like it, and I tell players all the time. I even told a couple of imports, when they first got here, like, hey, you got to be prepared because these fans they don't
They're
hold back at
crazy.
all. They're gonna talk and try to get into your head and tell you, this is not the NBA, and what I'm saying, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
the fans here, man, I've seen a lot. I've watched tapes on how other leagues are throughout the world, and I think this might be one of the toughest like places to play, like PR, man, because every game is filled. There's so much support here. Majority of the times the crowds are never dead. They're always live and they're loud and
Mhm.
shaking beans or whatever they got in them
Yeah.
cans and making noise. So, it's celebrities at games. So I mean, I think this is one of the best leagues in the world, man, for real.
And okay, so which crowd you would say is the toughest one to play?
Uh, I might say Ponce. I might say Ponce.
That's your first game.
That's the first game too. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And that's and that's crazy too, man. I gotta talk to the BSN people, man, because I don't know how we won. We won the last game at our
You
crib,
have
but
to
the first
place
game,
against
first game's at Post, man. That's crazy, but
get
I
Ponce
mean,
on Guaynabo. Come on.
yeah, man. I'm happy.
Uh,
I'm happy it is the first game though, but I thought it'd be, you know what I mean? I thought that'd
yeah,
be
you
our
won
home
that
opener.
series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. So I mean, it is what it is though.
yeah. It will be a great game, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Have you had any experience with with a fan that uh, something they told you that you change words with them?
Um,
And specifically, you remember?
I remember. I remember. Matter of fact, I remember it was Adesibo. It was definitely Adesibo. I don't know if it was was it a fan or a player? And I think it might have been a fan, but I think it was like game 3. It was game 3 or 4 in the finals. And some Adesibo fan, I think they were like underneath the rim, and they said somebody said like something about, I don't know, like you're not Stockton or something like that. It was something similar to that,
Uh-huh.
like you're not Stockton or something like that. Or I don't know. I think I tried to make a pass, like a no look pass, and I think I tipped out of bounds. And then the fan said like you're not Stockton or something like that. And then I remember I end up, what I'm saying, I think I had about 6 or 7 assists after that. I mean, it just fueled me, man. It's like that, just that competitive
You.
edge. You know what I'm saying? Just to being competitive. I love stuff like that. I'm saying, but yeah, the fan he definitely said it, and I definitely heard it. I definitely heard it. He said it real loud, and he didn't whisper or nothing. He damn near yelled it, but I mean, it was cool. Like I don't take it personal. I
Yeah,
understand, like you know what I'm saying. So
you take it as part
it's
of the game. It's
yeah, it makes it fun too. It makes it
yeah,
fun. I mean, I like that.
exactly. So
Yeah,
all the fans don't scream anything to take to T in the next games because you're gonna pay off.
yeah. You just gonna piss me off, and that ain't good for your team.
No, it's not gonna
That
be
ain't
good.
good. That ain't good.
Um, T. So let's get some stuff here. I'm gonna ask you some questions, some cool questions, and
Cool.
you're gonna answer me. So I want to ask you right here on the BSN. I want you to tell me top 5 players that you have played with.
Played
Okay,
with?
Yeah, you have played with. So, yeah, make a lineup.
Like talent wise, or like just good guys, like good play, like
Your guys, not necessarily the best guys you have played with,
yeah.
but your guys. Let's say you want to make a lineup with your
Oh,
guys.
okay. Am I in the lineup or I'm not in the lineup?
No, you're not in the lineup.
I'm not in the
Guys you
lineup.
have, no, you're
Okay.
not in the lineup. Guys you have played.
Okay. My PG, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Han. I'm gonna go with Han at the point. I was gonna say KJ, because I ain't gonna lie, KJ, man, KJ one of the toughest players that I played with that I've seen. I mean that KJ is about 5'6" on a good day. And I mean, he could play with anybody, man. So I love Hart. I don't care what. That's one thing I loved about David, man. He's short, but
He's very confident about
man.
himself.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna go with Han, man. That's my PG. I'm gonna go with Han at the 2 spot. 2 spot. I'm gonna go with John Holland. I'm gonna put Holland at the 2. At the 3 spot, I'm gonna go with Emmy. Emmy at the 3. I'm gonna go at the 4. I'm gonna go with Prime. I'm gonna go with Prime Ricky Sanchez. Prime Ricky. I'm gonna go with Ricky at the 4, man. And at the 5, I'm gonna go with Amita for sure.
Oh yeah.
No hands down. I'm gonna go with
top 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a big time block, big in a stretch 4 with Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you pull down Holland to the shooting guard position.
Yeah, big. So I was going with a big lineup. Yeah, big
solid
lineup.
big lineup right there.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna tell me your top 5 right now from the BSN without putting you in the top 5.
Without putting me in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. No imports, right? Just natives.
Yeah.
Just natives. Okay,
yeah.
just natives.
No. With all the players in.
With all the players.
Yeah, all the players. Yeah.
Oh.
Big top 5.
Well, if Amita, if Amita was here playing, I'd put Amita number 1. I mean, he
will play Amita number 1.
I put Amita number 1. His impact on the basketball court is something I've never seen before, ever. You know what I'm saying, playing. So he literally made people didn't want to take layups. Like, it was, I've never seen it before. That was crazy. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go Walter, man. The way he took over his team, man, and led his team. I mean, you can't. He won a chip, so right now he got the crown. Right now, as bad as I don't want to say it, you know what I'm saying. And I gotta give credit when it's due. Right now, he got the crown. Right now, I mean, even though I'm coming for it, but he got the crown right now. So the way he led his team to the chip, man, everybody's seen that he was one of the best. He was, one of the best players on the floor in that championship run. So I'm gonna put him at 2. I might have to go Angel at 3, man, because you seen how they were when they was with him, when they had him, and then as soon as he left, the fall was, I mean, it wasn't drastic, but it was big. Everybody seen him as a top team and dangerous, and as soon as he got hurt, everybody looked at them like they was fooled, like oh, we got an opportunity to beat them now, like, so exactly. I mean that impact. I mean, when he left, I mean, you got to respect that. Like, going from a team that is damn near almost impossible to beat, or people seen as, impossible to beat, and, they lose him, and immediately everybody's seeing them like they have an opportunity. So you got to respect that. I mean, I respect that. So him at 3, and honestly, man, Paris Bass, bro. Paris Bass is. I don't think people know how tough he is, bro.
It's tough. It's tough guy.
He is tough. He's 6'8", 6'9", whatever he is, man. Can dribble, shoot, get to the rim,
do whatever. Yeah,
that man, yo, he's tough, man. So I'm gonna put him at 4, man, just because he has league game. I don't know why he's not in the league. I have no idea, but he has a league game for sure. So put him at 4, and my fifth. Who would I put at 5? I'm not even sure, man. I'm
not even sure. You got 2. You got Stockton. You got
yeah, but Stock. I'm not sure if Stockton's. I mean, is he coming? And like, am I counting him?
Yeah.
Is him right now? You know, I'm trying to get people who I know who's for sure coming. I mean, David might come, but I'm trying to think of somebody who we're gonna see, you know, in the next couple of weeks.
Macho.
I don't think Macho's tough. I don't think he's top 5 though. I don't think he's top 5 yet. But Macho's definitely probably one of the best scorers in this league, like hands down. He's probably he's one of the best for sure. That boy can score the ball from all 3 levels, you know, layup, mid range, 3. So, but I'm not sure if I put him top 5. That 5th, I'm not sure. I'm not sure with that 5th.
Victor Rod.
Oh yeah. Victor, yeah, my fault. Victor, yeah, for sure. I forgot about him, yo. He's kind of like Bass. He's a big, but he can handle it. He's about 6'8".
He played a center.
That's what I'm saying. He was at center. I mean, he's a damn near center's nightmare. I'm saying he's 6'8", can dribble, shoot. I'm saying he can pass. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Victor. I forgot about him.
He goes hard to the rim too.
Yeah. Duncan, I'm saying, yeah. He can play. He can 5 man, but he's playing the point guard. He's bringing the ball up. So shit. Nah, that's tough. I forgot about him.
Okay, so I'm gonna say a few names, and you're gonna tell me whatever first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. Stockton. I'm
gonna say leader, fearless leader, fearless scorer. I'm saying can do everything, pass, score, everything.
Amida Brima.
Game changer. Like that's without question.
Angel Nunez.
Versatile, 6'8", shoot, yeah, versatile for sure.
T. Jones. Yeah.
I'm gonna say bully.
A bully?
He's a bully. Yeah, that boy's a bully, man.
Tony Bishop.
Great vet to have on your team. Great vet.
Okay, T, I want to thank you for being with me today. Appreciate you. I mean, you're a guy that we love to see on the court. As you said a little bit earlier, playmaking. You do whatever the team needs, and that's what you love when you're someone that fans that are listening here. When you're someone that loves basketball, appreciate basketball, no matter whatever team you love to watch, guys like T on the court, a floor general, doing whatever team needs. And right now, T, I want you to give a message to the fans right there, and not only especially for the Mets fan, but also for the BSN fans out there.
Sure. I just want to say, man, this league is one of the best leagues, you know what I mean, in the world. You know, the fans, you know, make that possible. You know what I'm saying? How active and how lit these games are, man. It makes people, you know, want to come and play. You know what I mean? Ex-NBA players. It makes people want to come and play. All you got to do is watch, you know, a few games from last season just to see how impactful, you know what I'm saying, the fans are in this league. Great talent. You know, this is one of the few leagues where, you know, the natives in this league can be a majority are imports in other leagues. You know what I'm saying? So this is not like, you know, certain leagues where, you know, you got players who aren't very good and it's kind of like import versus import when two teams play. Like you got natives that played at a high level, and you know, and can beat imports in other countries. So, for the fans, man, I just appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to be humble, and I respect. You know what I mean? I appreciate the support that you gave me, and you know you gave my team, and you give the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the fans make the league. So I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you, and I hope that you guys come to the games. So
great. So, para nuestros fanáticos del baloncesto superior nacional, queremos recordarles que se pueden suscribir a nuestro canal aquí en YouTube, también en Facebook, Twitter, en Instagram, también seguirnos en todas las redes sociales para que disfruten del contenido que tenemos para ustedes. También estaremos haciendo varias cositas un poquito diferentes, añadiendo a lo que ofrecemos, ¿verdad?, en la página para la fanaticada del baloncesto superior. Esperemos que disfruten esta temporada, así que ahora este año tener un hype chévere la temporada, así que quiero agradecerles a todos por el apoyo que hemos recibido en la página y también al baloncesto superior nacional. Esperemos que disfruten esta temporada. Este fue @Iván Dice con ustedes, Iván Rodríguez Vega. Me pueden buscar en las redes sociales como @Iván Dice TV, en Twitter e Instagram también. And want to thank you, T, for being with us. It was a good convo. I'm pretty sure people are gonna enjoy this conversation, and hope you got a great season. Much health and blessings for you this season, T.
hey man, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me, bro.